There is art here, waiting.
Alright, so we're in round 2. This is our losers bracket that we will be watching. I quit out of that match because I was going to get into this match and spectate instead. The match was already underway, so we missed the first bit. We'll be switching back and forth. I'll probably drop into the winners bracket for the second round, or second game. Looking at this game, the Urgot ban is a little weird. The Shaco ban's to be expected. Twigo is a jungle main. It's also his main, so I'm not terribly surprised. I'm honestly surprised they didn't ban Graves or Lucian, though. That's a big pick for TSM, and he is probably going to be their carry for the game. Volibear coming out. It's an interesting pick. Very tanky junglers. That Bard is a favorite of White Mage. I think he's got something like a 60% win rate, higher on Bard and ranked. Graves, strong as always. These picks stay on the people that are picking them. There's no champion trades. It'd be interesting TSM going top lane instead of AD carry. Because they go Graves and go top lane. So we'll be facing against Doblet. Alright, looks like the game's underway. Alright, so we got about 3 minutes here before the match starts to make some early predictions here. I think TSM's probably going to beat Doblet in lane. Nanos is pretty tanky, but I think the poke and the damage and the gold income from I just blinked. Gangplank is going to beat him. As far as jungler goes, I don't know. I feel like Sejuani's got better engages and late game presence with her ult. The early game, though, the damage from Developer's W is going to be pretty insane. Interested to see how well Dark Rider does on Zed. Never seen him play before. But Zed, if done right, is going to be very, very punishing. Kale ult, of course, can stop the Zed ult, but doesn't necessarily need his ult to kill Kale, because she's so squishy. For anybody watching, if you have any opinions you'd like to weigh in on, feel free. This is the first game of the second round. It's the first game of our losers bracket, and so the winner of this match will play the loser of the winners bracket match going on in a different game, and then from there we will have both winners from those bracket pools play against each other in the finals. It's double elimination, best 2 of 3, so got a few more games to go. Alright, looks like the game's loading up. Get well underway. Alright. Looks like game 1 of our loser bracket is about to start. We'll see if there are any early invades or lane swaps. Gonna get the mastery flashes right out the gate. Everybody knows who's watching.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Turn our chat off. So looks like we got a invade going on bot side red buff. Volibear showed though, and they saw him, he saw them, so it looks like he's just gonna back out of that. Sejuani's coming in a bit to the party a little bit late. Gonna cut Zed off. Zed really can't do a whole lot to come down if they decide to take the red. 4v5, Gangplank being top lane. Early game power level is such that I don't really think anything's gonna go down here. Couple of taunting.
Minions have spawned.
Looks like they're just gonna back out, they're not gonna contest the red buff. Drop a ward. Call it a day.
Everyone pays.
TSM starting with the keystone that gives you more gold for on hit on champions attacks. Obviously going for the early game rush. Not the early game rush, the gold rush. Meanwhile, Nautilus has got the keystone for life vamping for every 4 seconds I think it's in battle. Don't think it's going to matter too much though. Gameplank's got his passive burn. There's a lot of damage going down in top lane. May see first blood here soon. Oh, I was wrong. Gangplank does not have that mastery. Unless he... No, he might. He's also got the, God, I should really look up the names of Keystone Masteries. Gangplank has also got the one that heals life back every 4 seconds in combat. So, lots of little trades going on. As you can see there. We're gonna stop this direct to camera for a bit. Just gonna focus on top lane. Wave's kind of pushing it. I doubt we'll see any kind of diving this early in, but thank you, Wolvus. It is Grasp of the Undying. I just know it as the tanky one. Gangplank already back at full health thanks to his oranges and his grasp. Dollied out of mana from using the shield to make some trades without losing too much health. Looks like he may be setting up a barrel here to try and go for the chain reaction shot on. Oh, he's too far away. Missed it. Said he just gave gold. Alright, you're gonna try again. Drop the barrel 1, and then drop barrel 2 close enough to rocket on the Nautilus if he goes close enough. Looks like Nautilus is just gonna hug the right side though. There it is. the other lanes. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot going on.
First,
Oh, I missed it. I looked away at the wrong time. Looks like Volibear came in. Check the CS points. So it looks like Ezreal is beating Graves by 4 CS. Both supports sitting at 1. Kayla's beating Zed though. Oh. Ezreal could die here. Flash by Zippo was probably a bit unnecessary. I don't think he can secure the kill off of it. Junglers are all tied up for CS, but Volibear's got that extra assist. It's a little bit ahead in goal advantage. Oh, Sejuani is ahead by 2 actually. Gangplank is beating Nautilus by looks to be 8 or so. Oh, Bard stun. Got the Warlord's Decree proc. Zippo's taking way too much minion aggro though. May cost him. Oh, Ezreal flash, there it is. TSM top lane. Called out by the Sejuani. Nautilus looked to bring him back in. Did not get away this time. What sort of enter the battlefield trigger does EE Sports have? Destroy all other casters. Looks like Nautilus is winning the trades top lane against Gangplank. I'm not entirely sure. Expecting to see that. Also, that Q damage on Janna was absurd. Warlord's Decree coming in to take the kill away from Sejuani, who just ulted for no reason. Still kill secured on Janna. The Bard damage early game with Warlord's Decree is pretty impressive. You get the Meep auto proc, so the auto deals 1 proc, and then the Meep damage deals another, so you can get it off in 2 autos instead of 1, or instead of 3. Or if you chain Q into Meep auto, it automatically procs Warlords. There it is, as I was just talking about. Sorry, man. I keep the scoreboard down, unless I'm like doing a checkup on CS or kill distribution or item builds. Like having more screen real estate. Oh. Looks like Bard may get away, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, the stun. Gangplank ult takes the kill though. Graves is gonna get away. Gangplank may pick a double up here. Sejuani comes in time to save him. Nope, Gangplank doesn't in fact get the double. Sejuani is probably gonna pick up the kill on Gangplank though. Maybe. Gonna flash over the wall or flash down. Volibear might save him. The volley flip. Gangplank might still die to Kale. I don't know, we'll see. Kale has to flash to get away from the Zed ult, or Zed's Warlord proc. Sejuani is still going in deep to the jungle. 3 men after now. I don't know if she necessarily wants to be here anymore. Ward down, can't recall. E over the wall, good escape. the stun off. Might still get a kill on Gangplank. At the very least, I think he's going to get away. Oh, Zed ult comes in. I'm not entirely sure anymore. Sejuani ult. Teleport coming in. Nautilus coming down. Sejuani's probably going to escape. Sit there and laugh taunt. Free gold from the barrel to the Nautilus. About 10 minutes in, about 1,000 gold lead for blue side. Just up with 2 kills. 3 kills on being on Gangplank, who is their highest ranked player. Gangplank being about 15 CS ahead of Nautilus. Looks like he's going to end up snowballing his lane if this keeps up. Although lanes are pretty much even. Although Ezreal's got a pretty substantial lead over farm. Over Graves, excuse me. We're checking on bot lane. Bard's back down bot lane now. Ezreal's going for some damage. Bard's going to take the Q off from Janna. Get the Warlord's Degree proc off on her. Graves may get the kill here if he can reload. Bullets stopped by the minions. Bard's damage coming in though. Kale's going to walk in her turret. She may die. Does she have ult up? She doesn't need it. Come on, Sejuani, catch him out over here. Sejuani's back up the side. Maybe that's Kale ult gonna keep Sejuani alive. I don't know if it's gonna matter though. Ezreal picks up the kill. Yeah, there's just too much going on. I can't zoom out far enough to catch it all. Ezreal's still kind of in a bad position. He can take Graves, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to get away. With Bard being there, Bard's gonna get the Warlord's Degree off. Give the kill to Kale. Making it overall a 3-for-1 trade in favor of red side, giving him the advantage in kills and bringing him up to tied for gold lead. Alright, so I'm being joined now by Fallspark. He just finished the first game of the winner's bracket. He's going to come sit in with me until this game's over. We'll switch into spectating the second game of the winner's bracket. Currently, so it's pretty well even across all boards. TSM Puffy Volvo is a little bit ahead of Nautilus in most facets, but the kills are pretty evenly distributed across the red side team. They just recently got the gold lead back by taking the first tower. They were under gold up until recently. Kale's starting to get her ball rolling. Doblet's doing most of the heavy lifting down in bot lane. Not Doblet, Y-Mage is doing most of the lifting in bot lane. Graves seems to keep forgetting that his auto attacks don't go over minions. On 2 different occasions he's... Oh, hold on. That ward right there to keep the vision on. 2 different occasions he flashed into the minion wave to try and get a kill, and then autos into the minion wave. And so nothing actually happens, and it gives him a chance to flash away. Yeah, this is the first game of Losers Bracket. I'd offer you a mic, but I don't know if you'll be picked up on this one. See if I can make some adjustments here.
Oh no, Dragon Tank? I just unplugged the wrong thing. Try to use
Everyone pays.
Ooh, that was rough. Okay, alright. Ezreal just fluxed over the wall and got killed by Grom. Hope we're not picking up in the next clip. Hey, look, I'm picking up a little bit of health. I think that's in the audio deck, but it should still pick up the stream, right? Yeah, as long as it's picking up audio. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. I think everything crashed. Oh no, the weapons plant closed.
Now my audio's all messed up. My mic is working now.
Yeah. And I think it looks like you're picking me up too, so.
Oh, that's why. Oh, it's also... Everything about what's going on right now is bad. There we go. Turn that off. Alright, so what's happening right now is that your mic is being fed into mine, and then it's like echoing. So that's what that big like sound feedback is. Also, that was pretty big. Janet just got obliterated. She got caught by the Bard Q and the Green Bull at the same time.
That kills too. Oh, and Nezreal gets caught by the KO, but he does have flash available to him.
Forward!
Windows audio devices using things. We're having some technical difficulties. So, wait, my headphones.
Am I coming to yours?
Sort of. Recording. Also, Kayla was obliterating, that's right.
Tail build do we have here? Pretty basic so far. Just Nashers with against those. Attack speed boots. It's a pretty similar kill build to my own, actually. We're being heard? Yeah. Okay. Awesome, at least something. Echo. Okay, so we're echoing through each other. Hello. And audio output. Okay then. I'm echoing? Okay.
Another! How they try. Everyone pays.
Like Jimmy gets out of his Q and along with his passive, that comes with the fact that he kind of depletes
Scum!
We're just gonna... We're gonna try something here. We're gonna take you out and see if we can't share our mic. All this Class A commentary being wasted.
We just go through, we might be able to just go through the camera.
We'll see, but I tried using the camera, like setting it as a default recording device.
set by default. You watch like the.
Yeah, it just shoots up. I don't know how well that's recording or not though. We got audio here, so once it starts picking this up, we'll hear it over here.
Yeah. In the meantime, just fight them.
Yeah, it just shoots up. I don't know how well that's recording or not though.
All right. Well, turn that back on because I turned the mag flame down so we're gonna see how well it picks up now. I guess. Yeah, see, it's echoing back through again.
Yes, it is.
That's not too bad. So you can turn the volume off and we'll be okay. Alright, well, we're just going to use the webcam, I guess, now. The webcam mic for now. We're coming to talk towards the end of this game, I would imagine, anyway.
It's looking pretty close to the end of the game. It's a good 10 kill spread there. Looking like it's in favor of, I'm assuming it's red team, yeah?
Yeah. Despite a 10 kill spread, they're only up 4,000 gold, though.
It's true.
The two dragons are tough to get past.
And while they do have the kill spread up, it does look like blue team could still win this. They are pushed to all the tier 2s, so it's just a matter of closing out a game. I'd like to think that that's one thing my team is doing well today in the tournament is we are focusing a lot on objective play. So definitely in a situation like this, a team can come back pretty easily.
It's a pretty consistent situation across the league that people get distracted by kills and focus more on objectives. Also, that KO, the amount of damage she's putting out.
Too early though. I play attack speed KO myself. A lot of times I opt to not go for the Hurricane. While it does give you that extra bit of AoE damage, Kel really doesn't need it to kill a whole team. She can kind of get by just with attack speed and a little bit of AP.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he's going into a Deathfire's cap, maybe. It's hard to tell with that needlessly large rod there.
I'd say the trade-off here.
Well, maybe a Rylai's. He does have the Giants build as well, so
Yeah, I think a Rylai's would be good. It's going to help him get some secured kills out, especially with the Runean's Hurricane. He's going to be murdering Team MMR or Team MR, Team Armor.
Yeah,
going to be shredded, and he's also going to slow them all down. He's going to set it up for some pretty good kills.
Oh, they just let it reset you right there.
I'm going to change areas to visibility here. We don't need chat.
No, we're good now.
I think we should be good now. All right.
We had your volume turned off because we were feedback.
Zettel goes in. He's probably a little bit too deep, though.
Fight.
He's going to get picked off.
Zed got out?
He did get out. He's very low.
That Graves killed.
Gameplay Colt's in a prime position.
That was a turn fight, though. This could really go either way at this point.
Gameplay falls. Ezreal, I don't know how Ezreal can kite it. I don't know if he can kite both the Sejuani and the Nautilus. Nautilus has turned around, so
yeah.
I don't know where he's going.
I think a big thing to remember right now is kind of the shift in the meta, especially with the 6.5 patch, or 6.6. What are we on? 6.6?
6.6.
6.6? They did a lot of nerfs to a lot of the big AD items and a lot of just the playstyle and timers and death timers going down. So you can really play for that late game composition right now. You don't have to play these hyper carry assassin champions. They're almost weaker right now, especially in like the mid lane with that the nerf to the Hex Drinker. It's almost as safer just to go back to a mage pick or something that you can kind of kite down and add a little more versatility for your team. Assassins are still strong if you pick it into the right comp, but personally I think that they have taken a big hit this season so far.
The other thing you have to go on here is they have a lot of CC in the team, and for the one person who does get caught out, if Kale's anywhere in the neighborhood, Kale can just drop her ult and essentially nullify all the damage that's going to put out. One of the big trade-offs with Zed late game is, you turn into an assassin, you have to either pick a target, blow him up, and then die, or get out with him, but you're not really there for constant damage and presence in team fights. So if all that damage gets negated or shirked by a Kale ult placed at the right time, suddenly it's a 4v5 match instead of a 5v5 match.
Exactly.
Also, that game plank wave clear.
Jeez, that was 1 Q.
Oh, man. I'm going to take back and watch that one again. Hold on just a second here. It's an easy way to jump back 15 seconds.
Jump back 15.
It is. Here it is. This
barrel Q. Extra goal and all that.
That was nice. Alright. Jump to the furthest feud.
Kale's definitely strong. She's definitely one of my, personally for me, one of my niche picks. A lot of people don't know I play her. She's strong, especially in the matchup against Zed. With that Hex Drinker nerf, it's a really solid pick to go back into. Ooh, there's the pick though, and the kill might kill it. Yeah.
Zed does go down. He's still got the ult on Kale.
There's the Janna going down. This actually could be the game.
Yeah, Death Dance and Zed proc went off on Kale. It's not
There's
enough
the
to kill
catch
her, though.
with the Bartle
Volabear
as
is
well.
going to die. Pass is not going to keep him alive. Gameplank's going to get over the wall. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. Sejuani's going to flash over the wall
That's a kill, though.
and just spam the laugh taunt. Turret goes down. Nautilus misses his anchor. So it looks like the in-head's going to fall anyway.
Can GP keep them up off the base, though? That's a real
Ezreal in the
question.
back line just taking out Graves, though. The Bard, Bard's going to cut him off. Drop the exhaust on him.
Exhaust.
Catch
There
the
it is.
Q.
There it is.
Ezreal's down.
Let's see if they decide to finish it out or not. With that Kale up, that's really solid. She could 1v1 the GP if she really wanted to.
They also lack all of their range damage, and Ezreal dying at that time puts them on like a staggered death timer, allows them to stay in lane for a much longer time without risking anything terrible. You don't have to worry about rapid respawns with the home guards coming in and ruining anything.
And it looked like a coin pop there as well from the Janna.
Gameplank caught by the Nautilus anchor point blank. Q coming
That's
in.
two
Gameplank
down.
is down. 2 down, actually. I didn't notice
2
that.
down.
Zed fell as well. John's going to go back to base. She's too weak. There's just Volabear left up defending. Meanwhile, Sejuani's respawn coming back down mid lane.
This is a very different Dr. Henry Jones than I saw in my game against him. He played mages both games.
Kale by herself just working on the turret.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's rough.
John is down. That's all 30 seconds before anybody else comes back up.
The Ezreal poke, though, it's very real and very alive if he's not careful.
Volabear too. There you go down. Oh, Nautilus on the Ez.
And the Q.
And the Q.
And the Q.
Oh, he's going to get the auto attack first.
He's going to
Stay
wait
on top
for
of
it.
him,
He's going to
W.
wait for it.
Just the
Oh, there
tanks
we
underneath
go.
the turret.
And that's the game.
That's it. No need to go for that dragon. GG. Alright, we're going to be switching over to the second game of our winners bracket here soon. Fallspark will be leaving me as he has to play in it. But then we'll be back maybe with the second game of the losers bracket, depending on the time it takes, and then we have a couple more matches to go.
I can hear something. Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
Alright, hopefully any of our problems we had with our, oh, maybe not. Any of our problems we had with our, mic and speaker setup are going to be fixed now. Just a testament to why you shouldn't try and change any of your broadcasting setup mid-game. Okay, so we're going to get started in our second game for our winners bracket. The winner of this will go on to play in the finals. The loser of this will go on and play the winner of the other match for the second seed in the finals. Malphite band coming out, Lulu band coming out. Lulu band being targeted at crab cake legs. Zyra coming down, picking on Nineveh. It's champion pool. Galio to be expected. taking it from False Spark. Mumu coming down. And Udyr taking away from Omnicide. Definitely some big champions we've seen played earlier by this team. So it'll be interesting to see what their second line option is like. If I had to expect, I would honestly see a Teemo pick on Omnicide. There it is. Not terribly surprised by that one at all. For everybody in the chat right now, can you give me a feedback on what the audio settings are like? We tried to switch around to a different setup in the middle of last game, so I want to make sure nothing's gone askew, reverting. Switching to Malphite. I don't know if he's playing Malphite or if he's picking it for somebody else. Israel Nami, right off the bat. No hesitation on that pick. It's a very, very, very pokey comp. Whimsy going on Leona, as expected. Noble hovering on Sivir. It's kind of been their go-to for the past few games. Hasn't failed them yet, so no reason to fix what's not broke. Shin coming down with teleport. Lots of cold presence on that pick. Straight to Lux, favorite of hers. I honestly feel like rolling Soul into Lux is not a bad idea. Rolling Soul right now, so for anybody who's not played him, is very focused on positioning, not lots of damage from your W. Q's more engaged or disengaged, in my opinion. Maybe poking in the face. But for somebody, against somebody like Lux, who's entirely basically skill shots. Alright, so Folsey, to catch you up here, first off, can you hear me correctly? I said I'm just not entirely sure the mic is working appropriately. Okay, so So there are 4 teams here today. There's team 1, 2, 3, 4, aptly named. We're super creative here. On the left, this is the second game of the winners bracket. We've already played the first round. We're in the second round now, where we have a winners and a loser bracket. It's best 2 of 3. The team with Fallspark on it won the last game. The team with Ozo on it won their first round. And the winner of this game will go straight into the finals. The loser of this game will drop down and play the winner of the other match that's going on currently. And the winner of that game will come back and play the team with Fallspark on it for the championship. So this is effectively the semifinals match. Yes, this is all happening at the venue. We've got effectively 3 setups. There are 2 teams in the very back room, and then their opponents are placed in the first and second room to try and give them some space so there's no crossover chat. It's hard to gank or say that you're ganking to your ally if your enemy is within earshot. We do actually. It's all written down though. If you're interested, I can type it up and send it to you. Or post it somewhere. Yeah. So if you give me just a second, I can give you a rundown of the team rosters. So the team we're playing currently, you can see. So I'm not going to read their names. On the other teams, we have Twigo, Zippo 820, Doblet, White Mage 771, Dr. Henry Jones, making up Team 2. And then Team 1 is TSM Puffy Vulva, Teddy Grams, Frost Claws, Dark Rider 95, and Total Perfection. I don't know about that. I haven't been watching too many other games. Our last game we were spectating had Total Perfection in it. We'll probably catch them at a game after this.
Welcome to to Summoner's Rift.
Starts here look pretty invade. Blue side is looks to be invading on the enemy red. Meanwhile, red side is just kind of sitting around river right now. I don't know if they're going to look to invade. If they do, those effectively
30
swap
seconds
buffs.
until minions spawn.
False Spark hanging back so he doesn't give away vision with his passive. Doesn't look like red is going to be invading. Looks like they're just going to stick around and take blue buff. Or not blue buff, Gromp. Meanwhile, looks like blue side is going to take the red buff. It's going to leave Lee Sin in a bit of a disadvantage. So they're going standard lanes instead of lane swapping. That means that Leona and Sivir are actually going to be a bit late getting down to bot lane. They're probably going to miss a minion or two, and the experience that comes with that. Meanwhile, Nami and Ezreal are already in lane. If they want to, they can pressure it. They can freeze it if they try. In either situation, they're going to be slightly ahead. Looks like they might miss 3 minions total. Yeah, so the level 2 will come on Ezreal and Nami first, which will allow them to engage harder at that level spike if they want to. I expect this to be a pretty passive lane. Singed and Shin both are really tanky. Neither's going to do a whole lot of damage. They'll have plenty of sustain. This is the lane I'm interested in seeing. As I was saying earlier, Aurelion Sol is about positioning, using his W's for passive damage, clicking minions. Meanwhile, Lux is all about skill shots, so one of the biggest ways to counter Lux or play against her is to avoid the skill shots. And like it's going to be going. And everything about Aurelion Sol's kit seems like it'll make it easier. Shouldn't get some early damage on Singed. Singed hitting level 2 about the same time though. Popping a couple of cakes. Going in on the taunt, letting the minions get the damage off on him. Shin taking some damage from the poison. Let's go ahead and adjust these score layouts here. Aurelion Sol ganking early. Missed the pops on his W though. Just kind of baiting or taking out Shin's flash. Aurelion did pop Ignite for that though, and Singed did pop Ghost. Lee Sin showing up, stopping Aurelion's back, making an early kill on him. Aurelion flashing over the wall, throwing his Q down to deter, and he kind of followed up.
Nice try.
There we go, now we got our scoreboard all laid out. So it looks like Sivir and Leona have already passed up the CS advantage that was given to Ezreal and Nami with a late lane. Sivir's at 20, Leona at 4, Leona at 4. Assuming all 4 of those are target brace procs though, puts Sivir at roughly 24. So she's already passed Ezreal. It's really not that hard to do with the W on Sivir. There's some buff to make that crit, it's pretty good. Really helps out late game with wave clear damage. Grasp at the end, dying, come out and Singed. So for those of you sitting in the chat, based on the expectations or favorites to win the game. Oh, Maokai with the flash done. Shin's going to throw down his auto attack blocking though. He may actually get the kill on Maokai. I think he's going. The shield's going to block the E damage. Leaves him pretty low. Nothing he can't regenerate with passive. What's up, Todd? Brilliant Soul looks to be in a bit of trouble here, called by Nando. Go down with the first blow. That is really Leona get called out. I don't know if she's going to die necessarily. But, yep, she's going to die to Ezreal again. Puts 2 kills on Ezreal. Gives him a pretty hefty gold lead. Gets him out of his weak early phase. Lee Sin pinging for help on the dragon. Pretty safe dragon here. Malachi's nearby, but he's actually in the middle of recalling. Doesn't have the vision over the wall. Ping by Sir though. Over it. I don't think he really can do anything to contest it though. Nami drops the ward to keep vision on. Brooks comes down to help zone him out. Teleport back. Sin caught by the Nami bubble out the gate. Malachi with the kills in the mid. Nami goes down. Flip by Singe. Lee Sin jumps away. Shin teleported in a bit late. He's going to have to dash over the wall to escape if he can. Don't know that he's going to be able to, though. He seems a bit mana lacking at the right time. He's going to try and walk away. Gets thrown back by Singe. He's going to die to Sivir. Ezreal gets away. Lee Sin gets away. Dragon resets. They're going to clear the pink ward sitting there. All the day. Brings them tied up to kills. They're going to start gold. They're going to try and take Dragon here, though. Leona's going to go up and zone out Lee Sin. Now she's back alive. Malachi's kind of low, though. I don't know if he can really stick around. Lee Sin takes him out. He's going to take advantage of the smite. That's what he looks to be doing. They're trying to catch him with a Q. Sin is over there taking him. Take that back. Looks like they are going to get a dragon. There it is. Meanwhile, all lanes seem to be stuck right about the middle of their lane. Crabcakes cancels his back, probably for good reason. Ezra's about to jump over the wall right there. Throw down the W to deter him from chasing. Malachi's kitty hit the Raptors, forced Crabcakes to stop his back again, lest he be attacked by the Raptors. Oh, Nami coming around the backside with bubbles on Sivir, who's currently out of mana. Couldn't spell shield though. Looks like they're just gonna back and let minions push in a little bit.
And I'm barely trying.
So we're about 8 minutes into the game here. Gold's pretty well even. Turrets are even. Kills are even. The only clear advantage is the dragon buff. Looking at each wave, Singe is a bit behind on gold. Thinking Shin, but he's going to assist to cover up a little bit of that damage. It's only 5 minions. Lee Sin is very far ahead in gold, though. Remember that the monster camps, the jungle camps count more because they're worth more gold, and they're much more important for the experience buff as well. Lee Sin coming out now. Getting on Singe. Going to put him down. No amount of alchemy can save him. Brilliant Soul is about 3 CS behind on Lux. Lux will get another assist over on him, so she's got a bit of an advantage. She can keep that, keep pressing it. She may very well secure her lane in the game. Genevieve is, like I said, known for her Lux play. She's a big fan of Lux. Noble with some great footwork there to shirk, to dodge just about every single one of Ezreal's skill shots. Shin with the hell of a ability, coming in, dash down, enemies here. Ezreal gets the kill on Leona. Sivir has to pop flash animal to get away, but it looks like she will in fact get away. Lux spamming the laugh as she need be. Noble pushing his luck, standing around, dodging the Ezreal. Brilliant Soul's here now to throw them off. Sivir, honestly, should probably be back. I don't know if she can stick around for this game. Looks like she'll be okay. That was interesting. I didn't know that the Shin W blocked the Sivir auto attack, even though Shin was not in the W, but Sivir was. So it looks like it not only blocks all outgoing or all incoming auto attacks, but also all outgoing auto attacks inside of it, which is neat. So after a little bit of exciting action down bot lane, Blues come ahead with a little bit of a gold lead. And another kill, although Lee Sin's here now and he
Now
could
we're
change that.
playing with stuff.
Aurelion Sol going to use the E for a short dash to get away. Nalio coming in, does catch everybody. Lee Sin catch him with a Q here, he'd be dead. But it looks like he's going to get hit by the stun, and the damage from Sivir is going to discourage that. Malachi throwing an E underneath the turret. Looks like tier 1 turret going to fall, marking the first turret of the game to go down. Meanwhile, top lane is pushed in as well. Sent over here proxy farming. We may see that turret fall soon as well.
Always know
Looks like
when
Blue's
to
able
make
to
an
disengage there without really dying or losing anything. Pretty clean play. Lee Sin coming in to stop any kind of shenanigans going on. Singed, Bill's going to come out. Sin's going to have enough time to heal back up so we can actually kill him. He's going to catch the Q though. If he presses Q, oh, does not kill him. Flying through the poison is in fact dangerous. No fly zone. Public hazard. With their bot lane turret taken care of, looks like Noble and Whimsy are going to come mid lane and help Aurelion pressure that down. Currently 2v3, Aurelion's top lane was Singed taking down that top turret, which is in fact going to fall. Or not Singed, Maokai. Meowkai. Meow Kitty. Sivir's wave clear though is enough that they really can't do a whole lot of pressure mid lane even though they had another team member there. Sivir's CS game is phenomenal right now. She is 20 ahead of any enemy champion and honestly 20 ahead of anybody. Blue team looking to take their second dragon of the game.
Stardust.
Aurelion Sol being condescending as usual. The best part about the champion is the voice dialogue. I think Red Team lacks vision, so I don't even know that's gone until they get the global notification. Meowkai walking closely, throwing up kitten, spreading the feline love. Ozo's come down bot lane as well. Looks to be all the time everybody's grouping up. Coming into this team fight phase, Blue's ahead 2 kills and 2,000 gold, 2 turrets, and 2 dragons. It's too much to handle. Backside. He gets ulted back by Aurelion Sol, but the Lux E-pop is going to be enough to put him down. Well played by Lee Sin. Almost a cool recovery though. Looks like bot lane may be looking to take their first turret as well. Honestly, an ult here from Israel probably wouldn't be a bad idea. It helps push the minion wave out sooner. Guarantee is the turret take. Instead of just attacking and queuing everything down. Sivir and Leona have returned to mid lane. Meowkai gets a bubble. Trying to come back around the outside.
Better duck.
Noble just a tad bit late on the spell sheet there. Shin gets in there constantly. Now too tanky to die though. Flashes out. sitting around the outside. Just get hits a little bit of damage in. The stun there probably saved a lot.
Feels
Free
good
2
to
kills for
make
red team.
things again.
Brilliant Soul is going to die. Like Lux ability and the passive damage from her auto proc will take him out of the game. Gotta get the laugh in there. While Ezreal's still just taking his sweet time pushing down bot lane turret. Singed up top lane. Silver seemed to have lost her touch on her. Oh, Ezreal's been noticed. He's going to flash through the Leona grab though, barely missing it. Leona does get the Q stun off though. He's out of mana now, so I don't think he's going to be seeing another kind of easy escape. W slow is Q to try to get away, but the boomerang does get him. Okay, just trying to pick up some enemy jungle walls hanging around. Wolf token, or the wolf spirit guide's gonna give him away though. Hey, you get out of here. You stop that. Ironically, dog barking at kitten. So it looks like red team may be turning this around. They officially overtaken the blue team's gold lead and they've gotten up on kills. The only thing they're missing now is dragons and turrets. Brilliant Soul is coming up top lane to help do something. Not entirely sure actually. No minions. I don't think they're going to be able to take the turret before that small minion wave dies. I don't think they're really going to be able to dive in on Ozo. Bot lane though, Leona goes in, gets hit by the Nami ult, and will fall to Lee Sin, who gets his second kill of the game. Rated 2-1-8. It's a pretty good record. He's going to recall. Satisfied with his conquest. I didn't notice Sivir died as well. Dragging up in just under a minute. Baron, a similar rate. No Rift Heralds taken in this game. This would be a good time for Red to take their first dragon of the game. We'll see what kind of presence they've going on. Brilliant Soul going in for the blue buff. Using his passive to pick it down without taking too much damage.
Don't miss me too much.
Ezreal once again turns to diddle down on bot lane turret. Looks like he's actually going to take it this time around. And it does fall, further increasing their gold lead. All they're really missing now is a couple dragons. They're about 30 seconds off from the dragon respawn though, so we'll see if they look to position to take it.
Killing spree.
Nope, missed something, but Singh died. So it turns out ninjas beat science. So keep that in mind when you're watching sci-fi movies. Rift Herald killed a Rift Herald. And glorious
Necessary matter.
name of Baron. God, that was tough. So Dragon is alive now. Blue team looks to be setting up to defend it or take it. Nami takes 2 bubbles though, followed by double Lux stun and ult to put Leona down. Shin comes in, taunts the Brilliant Soul, even falls. Sivir with the spell shield and Nami ult. Maokai gets stunned and dies as well as Shin and Sivir up against the 5-man team. I don't know if this is really a fight they can win. Even though they're all are pretty low. It looks like they're going to try and rotate and take Dragon. think that's a pretty safe bet. No one's really going to try and interfere with him. Maybe jungler's down. Lux ult to clear it. I think it's still going to be enough to take the Falls suit is really soulful. So let's get his W out. Trying to chase down Israel. Israel looks like he's going to die. Now I got to his face. Gonna take him out. It's a good turn. Good fight for red team. Hoping to come back from that bit of a disadvantage they started to gather. Looks like they may be pushing to try and take Baron. They are, in fact, going to try and go start Baron. Can't be done. At least he's down for 4 seconds. Lux is too far back. Shin is the only one in position to do anything about this. Lux might be Israel coming in. Lux might be clear in time. They hit it with Hurl. Shin smart. Shin's on. Sivir falls. Baron's gonna put down David for Shin. Shin's just standing around there. She takes the double kill. Lux flash Q on the Whimsy. Leona falls. Baron was a bad idea, as it turns out. Maokai is low enough to actually to dive them here. Lee Sin goes in with the Shin underneath. Maokai is dead. Tier 2 for a pulse. Looks like red team is making a bit of a comeback from that early game loss, or the early game disadvantage they had going on. If they win this, then that will make it to go to game 3 for our winners bracket. Buff going on to Lux there. Help her spam her moves just as much as her laugh.
Feels good to make things again.
Looks to be a bit of a fight gearing up in mid lane. Ezreal is not present. She looks to be going top lane. ZZ Rot minion coming in. Red ZZ Rot portal on Shin. Lee Sin with the man, second place. May cost him his life. It does. Nothing real profitable coming out of that. But man, it was flashy, cool to look at. He's caught out by the Lux Q. Flashes to avoid Nami Bubble, but the Lux ult comes down and takes her out. About 25 minutes in here, we're going to look at the team stats. Red team's about 4,000, 5,000 gold ahead now, which is quite the turnaround from our last update. They have 1 dragon, 2 turrets, to the blue team's 2 dragons and 3 turrets. So they're still a bit lacking there, but that just adds more impressiveness to their gold lead. Looking at kills, it's 11 to 20. Most of those kills are actually sitting on the top lane Shin. Second one's got fallen up on Lux and Ezreal. So those kills are going where they need to be. Lux is 5-1-5. very strong. On the blue team, Leona seems to have a rough day going on. Keeps getting caught out by Nami Bubbles and Lux stuns, so it's not quite tanky enough now to shrug him off. Sivir is 5, 3, and 2. She's got her Essence Reaver. Oh, missed something. I'm gonna jump back 15 seconds and see if it can catch that. So Ozo's sitting in the bush. Oh, Sin just fairly low. Taunt out, catch him off. Passive damage, and it's on fire. Alright, back to the live feed. Ezreal comes in, plus on top of that, Nami on top of that. Lee Sin on top of that. Very well hits all around. Right out the gate. Lee Sin all over their back. Sivir goes down. All the DPS and wave clear with it. Brilliant Soul is forced to try and hold lane 1v4. Sinch is on his way back though. So take their secondary game. We're gonna jump back and look at the team fight again while they're doing that. Right off the bat, now I call out. Advanced call by Sivir manages to finish up the damage, but then gets caught by Buffalo. Lee Sin, Q on the other, goes down. Shin flashes, or comes in, gets behind Sivir, takes her out. Everybody else follows suit. Very good team fight. Back to the live match. We're working on taking Dragon. The team is back up. We're not going to do anything about it. Their team takes it, just kind of walks away. Alright, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I gotta get something to drink. A little bit parched.
Time to gather the necessary matter.
The Luden's proc. Sivir almost killed him. Sin barely getting away with his life. Ezreal coming in. Not really doing a whole lot there. Shin takes tier 2 turret.
Anyone want some stardust?
Back off.
Singed over here fighting with Shin. May get away. Almost, but not quite. The magic damage coming in on Sivir right now might be enough to warrant getting Mercurial Schmider or some other defensive item. The E proc. The E in Luden's proc is enough to chunk her pretty hard right now. Despite being in a pretty big disadvantage as far as gold and kills go, blue team seems to be holding their own very well. Keep getting called out though. Another fight going on here. If they can't get away, Leona goes. Leona ult goes down. She's already got in there on the back line of the taunt. Exhaust comes out on Shin. Looks like they'll both be okay there. Shin teleports to mid lane. Stop the encroaching minion wave. His ult is up so he can still pop back if need be.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Blue side, it does take the tier 2 turret on the bot side. Sivir's pushing power. Nothing to be scoffed at. Meanwhile, top wave is pushing up a bit. Singed and Leona here though, so I don't actually know what kind of damage they can put out on this turret. So now he's going to show up. Missed the bubble. Dies to Sivir Boomerang. Bloodfield comes down, gets still shielded. Shirks all the damage that would have killed her otherwise. Nami's get called out here. Sin leading around everybody else. Nami has to flash away, but it might not be enough. Nami ult comes in. Sivir auto attack and just obliterates her though. Twist advance in on Shin. Stop it from getting away. Maokai looks like he might fall, but Brilliant Soul is pretty well dedicated to getting Ezreal and Lux. Leaves just Shin left alive, and I don't think he's going to have enough damage to take down all three of these despite how low they are. And he will fall. It's a close one, but their blue team does get an ace. I mean, be exactly what they need to get themselves back in this game. Lee Sin flash. Lee Sin E, Q, Q. Tries to kick. Sivir still shields it. Not entirely sure that was worth it, but Ezreal coming down mid lane. It may hit him. And it does. Nothing.
Anyone want some stardust?
Heads up.
Brilliant looks to be taking the dragon with just his W along Maokai, and they just have that zoning out Ezreal, but it may cost him his life. This bush is warded, so Ezreal can keep track of him going through there. he does fall down, despite having his ult up to check the extra damage. Ezreal's currently 6'4" and 8. He's got his Essence Root and his Triforce, and a pickaxe. Looks to be going for maybe an Infinity Edge now. Lee Sin with a short ward hop. Rylai's and Sindri is going to be enough to keep him away though. Red team starting Baron, 5-man. Sinja's right here. You'll be seeing another Baron throw here. Blue team does not seem to be responding accordingly. Singed is not going to die. But I don't know. Focusing the tower is the appropriate thing to do here. They could have easily went back and stopped the Baron kill. But instead they're just going to let him have it. Now Shin's teleporting in on turret. So they traded a turret for Baron buff when they could have very easily stopped it. I'm not entirely sure that was a good idea. Probably a bad call on blue team's side. Also, if you look at the map here, you'll notice the distribution of wards is very heavily favored towards red side. As everybody knows, Vision wins games. Red team with a 5-man Baron buff, capable of pushing multiple waves now. Sinja's got a ZZ Rot placed in mid lane as well.
Necessary matter.
ZZ Rot minions getting in there.
Feels
Baron
good
buff
to
can't even
make things
lane
again.
siege. Once he gets caught by Lux
Great expansion.
minion wave arrives, turret falls, it's a good time to engage by them, Nominus comes in, and Soul ult, Malachi to advance with the ult up. Shin is caught in the back line, but he's not really doing an awful lot of anything. Gets a taunt off, saves Ezreal's life, Lee Sin takes down early and Soul, comes back, and Shin falls, and Lee Sin. Sivir comes out of that full health. Ezreal is not very healthy. And it looks like he may die to Singed, who is just sprinting as fast as he can towards Ezreal. Malachi flash smites him, twisted advance to kill him. Enemy teamed Ace. Turret's probably gonna fall. Singed can just tank it. Sivir can obliterate it. I'd be surprised if he goes down here as well. Sivir gets targeted by the turret. She's gonna have to reset so he can focus on somebody else. This turret is picking the worst targets to kill for blue team. They're dedicated to it though. They're gonna take the turret. They may have time to take the inhibitor, but they're gonna just back off here. And Lux takes out Singed. So maybe it was a good idea. Blue team making a bit of a comeback here, turning around, opening up inhib, taking down the enemy team with all 5 people having Baron buff. At the cost of only 1 turret, I'd say it's a pretty good trade. Still a bit of a gold disadvantage and kill disadvantage, but they are definitely up in towers and dragons. Team being an league being an objective-based game, it's not too shabby.
Beautiful. Such a shame. Stardust.
Blue team grouping up mid lane, Sinch going off a split push as he does. Honestly, that they could group and pressure here. I wouldn't necessarily go for a full-on team fight. They seem to do better. They seem to do better just making picks. But looks like they're just gonna recall, set up for Dragon. Scuttle Crab gets attacked by a kitten. Just minding his own business. Red team is setting up for the dragon that's respawning in 40 seconds. Blue team looks to contend it. Singed his mid lane. Red team's going to roam in and try to take him out. Blue team would be a good time to make a pick here. Instead they're going to focus on the new wave. Expect Shin to drop his ZZ rocks and ult it on ZZ, trying to keep him alive. He's going to die before they'll finish channeling. Shin's going to try and dash over to get there and fight earlier. Now got some bits on Nami. Nami's going to fall for it. Lux Laser comes in, takes out Leona. Singe gets to throw back Lux over the top though. Her ulting gave him enough time to get there. Shin has to flash for a while to get away. Suddenly, Maokai's down here taking a Ezreal. I didn't even know that was happening. But suddenly it's a 1v4 inhibitor is going to fall. Looks like they're going to look to pressure a second turret. Paul Sparks walking the room, so I'm assuming the game is over, so we have 3 minutes in the silence going on here, but it looks like the blue team is going to take it. This seems to be the end. Now guy pops the ultimate. Even more disregard for the bit of damage that Shin can put out. Everybody's respawning right now, but those is going to be too late. Sivir still needs to take down Shin because she can. And Nexus does fall. So that's game 2 of the winner's bracket going on to blue team. Blue team will move on to the finals. Red team will move down to play the winner of the losers bracket. Alright, we're going to get everything set up for this next match, and we'll be right back with you.
Alright, looks like we're getting ready to go into our third game of our losers bracket. The winner of this will go on to play the red team from last game. And the champion of that will go on to play in the finals. So, also we're in the middle of trying to switch over our mic setup again, so Falspark can join in for casting for this last game. So, sorry for any kind of audio static that comes in. You're good. Okay, looks like we're actually all set up and good to go. Folsey, if you're still sitting around here, you can give me kind of feedback on what the audio's like on your end. Thanks, man.
Why, you mad? I was shit on you, Trump? You play great dead character? Whoa! Play Zen? Zen? Who? Rek'Sai? What about him? Come on. Right then, there's some more. I mean, I play broken characters. I know what a broken character does.
So you got a plat with 3 golds and a plat with 2 golds, a silver and a bronze. I would put Cam there, absolutely. Well, that's what he's at with gold tournament. It's kind of unfair. What's that?
Working on it.
Huh?
Working on it.
Okay, you already know that.
What happened? 2-0? There was that donut for the set score, bro.
Why is there no game sound?
Do you have your in-game sound turned down?
No.
Have you been talking at all?
No.
Okay, we just hear the sound of you clicking and no game sound.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why there's no game sound.
What's the screen black?
Because it's loading.
You reloaded it.
So this is hearing the audio, but this isn't putting it out.
It's picking this up a little bit too. Do the. This is for XSplit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should just be your
Should be device default.
speaker set array, right?
Yeah.
It should be what you have it set to.
But it doesn't pop up.
Is there an option for speaker array other than default speaker? I'm not sure how XSplit works. I know on OBS you have to relaunch it once you swap your audio settings.